Hello, today we're going to be looking at the W.R. Case & Sons Russlock pocket knife. Got this today in the mail directly from the Case factory. The total that I spent on this with shipping and handling and everything was $113.85, but they threw in this nifty little sheath. Let's test out this little sheath and see what type of quality we have. So it appears to just be a normal leather style sheath. It's got a snap and it's got a loop for you to put your belt through. Personally, I would like a tab that would allow you just to push it over the belt rather than have to thread the belt through this loop just out of convenience. But it's a nice little sheath. It gets the job done. If you ever buy a case knife, they all come with a guarantee. They come with a warranty. They give you this nifty little warranty product quality information packet, and it's a massive piece of paper. It's probably about the size of a newspaper if you unfold it, but you know, here it tells you the history, how to care for the knife, safety with locking blades, and congratulates you. And there's this website where you can go to try to troubleshoot any issues that you may have with the knife, or you know, if there's some sort of quality issue. All of Case's knives are true sharp surgical stainless steel. They have chrome and vanadium, and that's mixed in with the stainless steel to produce true sharp surgical steel. So let's look at the knife itself. Let's check out some of the dimensions, the weight, just the overall quality and feel of the knife. This is a peach gibbed pocket knife. I've wanted one of these for a long time. It's kind of chromed. It has this really cool profile to it, and it's got this nifty little lever on the side that you can use to open it. This is my first time opening this knife. Bear with me. So you're just going to turn this lever and the knife pops out, and then you can open it with one hand. It's a lock blade knife, and this handle is made from deer stack. So it's a deer's antler that's been straightened and turned into a handle. It's a locking blade knife. As you can see here, it is a liner lock knife. You simply push this down to close the knife. Then you've got this nifty little one-hand operation here on the side that allows you to open it. The knife itself, I would say, is fairly decent looking, and it's got a nice chromed edge to it. It's got the Case logo there embossed inside of the stag handle. You can see that it's a Case knife. It's got their classic double X's USA. It's got the model number, and of course surgical steel. And I just really like the aesthetics of this knife. It's a perfect gentleman's EDC blade. It's not too long. Here in the US, I don't think you would have any issues with law enforcement over a knife like this, but please check your local law enforcement guidelines on that for your city, your state. if we take a look at the length of the knife, it's a lot shorter than 4 inches, which is the general sort of requirement for a knife to be considered unconcealable, one you would have to display in your belt, that you wouldn't be able to keep in your pocket. So I'm looking at this and I'm seeing 2.5 inches for the actual blade itself. Not bad, not great, but not bad. It's not a knife that you're going to be fighting with or causing any harm with. This is a tool to open boxes, to cut up an apple, cut rope, whatever you have to do in your life. And it looks classy. It's classy as heck. And then it comes with this nice little sheath, as I had mentioned. So now we're going to check the weight of the knife. I have a little kitchen scale here, and this is going to be in grams. So let's see what it weighs. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to put this girly pink sort of liner on it to get it to function properly. Let's try this again. Okay, there it goes. So it comes in at 75 grams, which really is nothing. I think there's about 30 grams in an ounce. So 2 ounces, 15 grams. I mean, you can see the back of the knife, the front of the knife, the liner lock. Let's see how it fits inside of this little sheath that came with it. The sheath was like, I think 10 bucks. It's really inexpensive. I do think I might want to put a little oil on the blade just to make it expel itself a little bit easier. It feels a little tight for my preferences. And I'm seating this knife in the sheath for the very first time. And it glides in perfectly. The snap goes down pretty much perfectly, and you know, it's not really wiggling at all. It seems like the knife is a good fit for the dimensions of this knife. Even the little like extension here on the Russlock fits in perfectly. I was kind of curious about that. Not bad, not bad. You know, I've wanted one of these for a while, and this is definitely one of those knives that you can pass down. You can keep it for years. Of course, you're going to have to care for it and sharpen it, but you know, it's just a very aesthetically pleasing, functional blade. And speaking of function, I think it's time that we do a cut test on it. This is a brand new piece of just regular notebook paper that you would use for high school or college. And let's see how well this knife slices through. And this is from the factory. I haven't cut anything with this yet. Well, I think it was just the angle that I came in with. Let's give it another try here. I think this knife could be a little sharper. It's just my preferences. Let's see how well it does on my fingernail here. Okay, not bad. I like my knives to where they're sharp enough that with just the weight of the knife I can make a nice slice, and I don't really feel like I'm able to do that with this blade. But I think with a little honing, a little oil, that's not going to be an issue. And you see the profile of the knife is kind of interesting. Some kind of compare it to a woodpecker. It's got the nice slender beak, and it's got what would look like, feathers on the back of a woodpecker's head right here. So it's definitely got a unique profile. And I would think, trying to skin something, you wouldn't have too much of an issue as long as you hone that blade. Overall, if I was to give this knife a grade out of 10, I would give it an 8. And, it gets an 8 from me just because of the classiness of the blade. And then the only thing that I really would improve on it is the edge. I definitely want it to be sharper than that right from the factory. But that's just me. Some people don't like a sharper blade. They seem to think that it makes it easier for them to get cut. But personally, from my experience, a sharp blade is a safe blade. So thanks again. Have a great day.